you're from this area, being a part of the Warriors for a certain period of time, but now starting up with the Golden State Valkyries. This has to be kind of a dream come true situation to be able to start something from scratch, although it's not the easiest job in the world either.
It's definitely a dream come true. This being from this market, playing basketball in this market, and really being a fan of the WNBA for so many years as a former basketball player, this opportunity with this ownership group, this franchise at this point in time with the WNBA is incredible. We have there's so much potential around what this team can be, what this league can be, and the sky is really the limit. We come into work every day and have the opportunity to build something that this community has been demanding for so many years, and it's really, really special.
Yeah, the demand has been around for WNBA teams around here for quite some time. I'm glad that the Warriors are finally taking part in helping the Valkyries usher that in. You talk about long days. I imagine there's a lot of overtime going on right now. There's a lot to starting a brand new sports franchise, isn't there?
There is. When you think about hiring, we came in, obviously the Warriors are a really established franchise. The Valkyries are a net new company within the Golden State ecosystem. And so from day one, bringing in Jess Smith, our president, Ohema, our general manager, our business staff to really get everything going from brand marketing, social, community, which is a really important piece of the puzzle for us, merchandise, PR, corporate partners, ticket sales, the list goes on. But we really have built a strong team. We're continuing to build the team, and really, we're in the infancy stages of what this brand can be.
Your general manager, Ohema Nianen, is obviously part of building the strong team, but there's also a lot more to that. There's branding, there's marketing, there's the logo, there's the colors, which, by the way, it's violet?
Valkyrie Violet.
Valkyrie Violet. So all these things are important, too. It's amazing. When the Sharks started up, nobody necessarily knew all the players, but they loved the logo. They liked the fact that hockey was new here. So it's weird. You want to be good, but you also need to be good at other things, too, besides just being a basketball team.
Absolutely. I do think there's going to be the basketball purist community that knows our team, just given the visibility of NCAA collegiate basketball, this league as a whole over the last 30 years. But the reality is we're building a brand. When we talk about the modern interpretation of a Valkyrie, we are aiming to be such an inclusive brand that pulls everybody along for the ride with us. This is the first opportunity for the lifespan of this franchise, for everyone to come check it out, and it's really on us to capitalize the fandom and earn that fandom from everybody that interacts with our brand.
You must often daydream about the future. Seeing the Sharks 30 plus years into existence, we all kind of remember what it was like when they started. You get to be part of the start of something brand new, and that has to be so special to think that things you put into place now could last. Well, here we are 30 years later.
Absolutely, and I think that impact is so special. We are so fortunate to be in this seat, stewards of something that, we had 22,000 season ticket deposits, a brand and a product that so many people care about. Our staff definitely, on the business side and the basketball side, certainly does not take this for granted. And at the end of the day, to put this energy into something, we're all fans of this. We're all going on this journey together. So it's really special to be in this seat, of course, but you're right, it's all temporary. We're putting things in place. Somebody else at some point will be part of this. If you had told me back in 2007, 2008, when I was, going to high school here in the Bay Area, that this is how things were going to play out, as a former basketball player now to here, I would have never believed you. And yet here we are, and it's certainly not anything that we can take for granted.
All right, two more things. The collaborations like we're doing here tonight, Sharks and Valkyries, that must have some impact. That must be a good thing. But I expect that you'll be doing this with the Giants and the 49ers, and I would imagine almost everybody in the Bay is already on board with what you're already doing.
Certainly. The short answer here is everybody is so excited. We had Bay FC coming in a year ago. Obviously now the Valkyries are tipping off in about 45 days at Chase Center on May 16th. But we've had the Bay Area Unite community for so many years, and for us to be part of that, being welcomed by the Sharks and others, it feels special, and it's an opportunity for us to meet their fans. We've got the basketball purists. I'm sure there's hockey purists in the building tonight, but certainly an overlap of why sports is so integral to all of our communities.
Okay, I'm already sold. I'm already going to come to a game if that's allowed and if I can make that work. Wink, wink. But what's the game experience going to be like? We know the Warriors do a tremendous job. Sharks here do a great job. What's a Valkyries game going to be like?
Absolutely. The Warriors do a tremendous job. We'll see. We're going to see on May 16th. So, it's a different brand. A lot of excitement is going to go into this. There's a lot of people hard at work building what this is going to feel like for the 18,000 fans in the building and the hundreds of thousands and millions watching on TV. So stay tuned.
Yeah.
But tickets are available at Valkyries.com, and that's really the first day that we'll get to debut everything and really set the reputation for what this will look like for the future.
So wait, growing up in the South Bay, being from Archbishop Mitty High School, you must have been a Sharks fan at certain points, right?
I was, and
right.
Hockey family. Parents are from the East Coast, certainly.
Love it. Kimberly Veale, thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations on everything. I know that's a little premature, but I know when the season starts, you guys will do great. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thanks for having us.